Good morning. We are going to get started right at 11 o'clock, so just bear with us. All right, we have reached 11 o'clock, so we will get started. Hi, everybody. My name is Erin Cohan. I am in recruitment at Northwestern Medicine, and I am here to introduce this showcase and networking event on behalf of the Chicagoland Healthcare Workforce Collaborative. So we are excited to have you here today and look forward to all the great content that's going to come over the next couple of hours. Let's see. Perfect. So first, we're going to go through event objectives. Through today, you will learn networking skills and create and practice an elevator speech. You'll also learn about internship training and volunteer opportunities at 5 leading Chicagoland hospitals. You'll also have the opportunity to network with students pursuing similar careers. And then we'll also learn about diverse career pathways through our panel of healthcare professionals. So wanted to go quickly through the agenda and what to expect today. So at 11:10, we will have our elevator speech lesson, and there'll also be an opportunity for you to practice breakout rooms. At 11:45, we'll give you an overview of hospital opportunities. And then at noon, we will have simultaneous live info sessions at exhibitor booths. And then after those conclude, you'll be able to have free time to visit other exhibitor booths and also have the opportunity to network at round tables. And then at 1 o'clock, we'll have panel discussions. So you'll be able to learn about navigating diverse healthcare career opportunities or overcoming adversity. These panel discussions will be recorded, so you will be able to go back once the session closes and be able to review the other panel discussion. And then after those wrap up, we will go through a closing and announce the raffle winners. So before we get into the first session about networking and elevator speeching, we wanted to go through a Few ground rules. So you're going to want to stay on mute unless called upon. You can stay off of mute when you're in breakout rooms and of course at the networking roundtables. You'll want to turn on your cameras in the breakout rooms and when speaking at networking roundtables or exhibitor booths. You'll want to make sure that you don't click on other sections while you're in a session. So that's going to kick you out of the current session. If you do that on accident, it's not a big deal. You can just go back in and log in. We'd also like you to use the Q&A and chat bars in the Whova app, not in Zoom itself. If you're having problems, try refreshing the page and or exiting the session and returning. All live sessions will be recorded and videos will be uploaded by tomorrow. The event will stay live for 3 months until March 16th of 2022. So you may return to any content that you may have missed or just to refresher on what you learned today. So with that, I'm going to hand it over to Adonis to share his screen and go through the elevator speech lesson.
Hello, everyone. My name is Adonis Sandoval. You can call me Donnie. I am the Workforce Development Coordinator for UI Health Volunteer Services. Our Workforce Development Program aims at building professional skills for students entering the healthcare workforce. So we go over a bunch of different opportunities. If you like this session, we have a bunch of other sessions that you can attend, and then we'll give a little bit more information about our opportunities as well in our exhibitor booth sessions. So with that, we'll go ahead and get started. If you guys, I think when you guys entered the session, you were prompted to fill out some poll questions. Feel free to go and fill out those poll questions for us, just to give us a little bit of idea of where you guys will be, where your career goals are at. So I'll give you guys a few minutes, about a minute or two to go ahead and fill out those poll questions if you haven't already. Awesome. Okay, so I see we have a lot of aspiring physicians, which is awesome. A lot of people want to go into administration. Awesome. Sonographer, nursing, NICU nurse. I see some epidemiologists. That's amazing. Community health, yes. Hospitalist, awesome. So you guys are all over the place. That's awesome. So elevator speeches are a really good way to kind of break the ice and introduce yourself to those that eventually would be able to give you opportunities or advance your career. Who can kind of give me like a synopsis of what an elevator speech is? You can go ahead and throw it in the chat. We'll be able to see the chat and call out some good responses. Who has never heard of an elevator speech before? Okay, I'm not seeing anything on my chat end, but
yes, I think the chat is disabled. It seems like, yeah, we can't type anything in the chat.
I have disabled the chat via Zoom because I'd like you to use the chat that's in Whova. So you can see a couple of those messages in the chat there. It's to the right of your screen where at the top you can see the Q&A, the polls, those 2 polls that we all answered. And then the chat is the next bar next to polls. Donnie, can you see that?
Yeah, I could see it.
Great.
Okay, well, with that, we can move on to the rest of the lesson. So, so today, hopefully, we're going to cover 3 learning objectives, learning the components of effective elevator speech, learn when and where to execute an elevator speech, and then we're going to touch a little bit about the importance of networking as well. And feel free to stop us at any time if you guys have any questions, but also you'll have the chance to practice your elevator speeches in the last 10 minutes of the lesson. So what is an elevator speech? An elevator speech is a quick synopsis of background and experience. This is completely unique to you and your individual experiences. What I would recommend is really this is the point where you can sell yourself to a possible employer, a colleague, maybe a hiring manager, maybe a director of a unit or a program. It should be short enough to, it's called an elevator speech because it should be short enough to conduct in an elevator ride. So I would say about 2 minutes would be the time frame that you want to conduct your elevator speech. And you really want to focus on who you are, what you do, and what you want to do. So it's really important to focus on your goals and what you're doing to accomplish those goals. So a lot of you are interested in being physicians. What are you doing right now to prepare yourself to be future physicians? Are you practicing, patient interaction? Are you involved in the healthcare space? Are you volunteering in a hospital? Are you doing research? And again, mention your goals. So it could be as vague as having a role within the healthcare field. It could be as specific as being a neonatal ICU nurse. It could be, having an opportunity to help my community, understanding, advancing my knowledge and understanding of a specific illness. You definitely want to stand out as much as you can when you're presenting yourself, because again, you want to be rememberable. You want to be able to make your stamp on the person that you're talking to. Good places to execute an elevator speech would be any job fairs, career expos, involvement fairs, socials and mixers, or networking events. So this event for you guys is an excellent place to practice your elevator speeches. We'll give you some time to network with each other and practice your elevator speeches, but really get to know each other. I'm constantly being told that you never know who you might run into, who you might reconnect with in the future. So I would say, every connection is a benefit to you. Why an elevator speech? This helps you build your network. It could help you land a job, or it could help you connect with new workers or colleagues. So what to include in your elevator speech? This is typically the template that you would want to follow. Of course, every position that you might be going after, or every situation might be a little bit different. You always want to start with an introductions. So hello, my name is, it is great to meet you. I would love to sit and talk with you when you have a chance. A short summary of what you do. So for example, I'm a data analyst specializing in demographic information for underrepresented populations. A short summary is just that. A short summary should encapsulate everything that all of your experiences. I would recommend to put as much information in a conducive sentence as you can to be able to give as much information about you and your experience as possible. Explain what you do. So either it could be your current role, it could be that you are a student looking to, let's say you're looking to get experience into research, or you're looking to shadow a physician or a nurse. And then the last thing is a call to action. So, when you, for example, when you're free sometime next week to talk more about your experience as possible opportunities collaborating. This is where you might want to exchange information, get a business card, write down an email or a phone number, or maybe an office hour, or set up an opportunity for yourself in the future. So people that you might want to practice this elevator speech for are teachers, professors, guest speakers, peers, directors, deans, admissions, financial aid officers, coworkers, supervisors, managers, administration, government officials, customers, clients, classmates, and volunteers. Honestly, every person will have something to offer. It would be a good, I like to make a good first impression, and whether it be a coworker or a director of a program. And so these are great people to practice your elevator speeches on. And a quick tip is to be sure to take down business cards or write down contact information. Always ask, let's say you attend an event, a speaker comes to talk to you about a public health issue. I always recommend my students to go and make conversation with that speaker, get their contact information written down, ask them about their work. People love to talk about themselves, so definitely ask questions about their work, where they went to school, how did they get to the position that they are in currently. Facilitating that conversation to talk more about their experiences as well as your experiences is definitely beneficial as well. So some examples, feel free to take a screenshot or write these examples down. These might be good templates for you to use in the future. So one, I recently graduated from the University of Illinois. While I was there, I was able to intern for hospital administration, where I learned many different facets of healthcare leadership. I'm looking for a job that will put my skills to work. Short and simple, encapsulates your experiences, and then mentions your goals at the end as well. Another one is, I have 2 years worth of experience working as a CNA, working with those with mental disabilities. If your company is ever in need of an extra set of hands, I would be thrilled to help. My name is, thank you for sitting down with me today. I recently graduated from so-and-so school. I'm looking to expand my horizons and explore different areas of the medical field. I have been involved with, good time to mention your involvements. I said my skill set includes blank, and then that call to asking them questions. So what do you do? And then the last example that we have is, my name is blank. It is nice to meet you. I go to so-and-so school. Most of my experience is in blank. If you ever have an opening, I would love to join your team. So with this being said, does anybody want to practice their elevator speech here in front of everybody? I know it can be a little bit intimidating, but that's the purpose of this event today, is to practice your networking skills and getting to know everybody that's a part of this event.
I would practice.
Go ahead.
So, can you guys see me? So hi, my name is Aaliyah Mars. I'm currently a junior in my second semester at Jackson State University. I'm looking forward to become an orthopedic surgeon in the healthcare field. As of, I don't have as much experience, but I'm actually looking to get some experience, whether it's shadowing or participating in an internship
That's amazing, Aaliyah. See, so she talked about her experiences, what she's currently looking for, and then had a call for action at the end. So that was amazing. Thank you so much, Leah. And it was short and sweet and to the point. So that was amazing. Anybody else want to practice their elevator speech? Yusuf.
Are you able to hear me?
Yep.
Perfect. Hi, everyone. I hope you're doing well. My name is Yusuf Khan. I'm currently a biology major at Northern Illinois University. And some of my involvements at my university, I'm involved with psychology undergraduate research, where we're researching bullying. And then last year, I also participated in some biology research. And currently, I'm looking for some opportunities related to getting more clinical experience because I eventually want to go into psychiatry and apply to medical schools. So if there's any opportunities for clinical experience or internships, I'd really look forward to getting involved with those.
Awesome, Yusuf. That was great. I loved it. Brittany, do you want to go ahead?
Yes, I would like to go ahead. My name is Brittany Mckinney. Right now, I am in the certificate class at Malcolm X for the Community Health Worker Program. And I'm just here today to learn more about the informational sessions of what health can bring me.
Amazing, Brittany. Let's take one more person. Maggie.
Hi, everyone. Can you see me and hear me? Perfect. Okay. Hi, my name is Maggie, and I'll be graduating from Emory University in Atlanta, Georgia in May of 2022 with a Bachelor's of Science in Nursing. I'm about to enter my final semester of nursing school and will complete my senior practicum in the CV ICU at Emory University Hospital. During the past summer, I became a nurse extern at Barnes-Jewish Hospital on their high-risk antepartum unit in St. Louis, Missouri. From this experience, I not only learned the technical and practical skills it takes to become a professional nurse, but I also learned how to build a network in a new geographic location and carry myself in a way that makes me fit for a large metropolitan hospital. I'm very interested in relocating to the Chicagoland area after graduation. I want to work for a health system who values the people they serve, as well as one who believes in community outreach and serving a diverse patient population. I have a large extended family living in Chicago, and learning more about the different healthcare systems and the city itself is so exciting to me. I would love to learn more about your system's new grad nurse residency program and how I can stand out in the application and interview process.
Awesome, Maggie. I love that last part, the how can I stand out as an applicant. That's really amazing. And then when we'll break out into breakout rooms toward the end of this lesson where you guys will be able to rehearse a couple times and then give each other feedback. So if definitely, if you didn't get to speak, you'll definitely be able to practice in your breakout rooms. So really quickly, some elevator tips, tricks, and facts. Always be aware of your language. Definitely, I would definitely say that being able to edit your language depending on the person that you're talking to is very important. There are situations where, you know, formal language is appropriate, and then there's some instances where informal language can be just as beneficial. So for example, an informal way of canceling a meeting or rescheduling a face-to-face would be, sorry, I can't meet with you. Whereas a formal response would be, I am afraid I will not be available to make it that day. So So I think everybody here, is everybody done with their breakout rooms? Did everyone had a chance to practice? Awesome. And how did you guys like it? How did you guys like this whole lesson? Have you guys ever heard of an elevator speech before? I think I was talking to somebody in my breakout room, and this is the first time that they had heard of it. Does anybody have any questions? And again, make sure to use your elevator speech in the exhibitor booths with the different institutions, and ask questions. Introduce yourself, and learn about the different opportunities that we have available for you guys today. And you'll be able to use it in the roundtables as well. I think that'll be a little bit more of an intimate setting as well. Will be more kind of one-on-one. So I think we have about 3 more minutes for our breakout rooms. Any last questions? Anything that anybody would like to add? Oh, 1 more minute. Do any of our other hospital staff want to, do you guys have any tips or tricks for elevator speeches or just networking in general?
Hi, it's Erin again. I would just stress the importance of making sure you're continuously following up with your networks. Keep on expanding them, practice those elevator speeches, and just continue to build that network up. And constant and consistent follow-up really does pay off.
I know for us, particularly at Rush, we have a very big community of just for students to be able to kind of just reach out to us. If you go on our website, we have a lot of different physicians, directors who are more than willing to take on emails and communicate with you all and go to lunch with you all. So my biggest thing for anyone who's interested in building their network is to definitely make sure that you just go out there, find the contact information, and see who can point you into the right direction if you're just kind of like just trying to go off and into the world right now. So definitely make sure you're not that you take opportunities that are available to you and you take those contacts and you reach out to them.
This is Angel. I think I would just say as we're navigating the virtual world, it's important that you're remembered. So you might have a lot of good points and a lot of participation, but sometimes it's good to turn your camera on. And I know it's a little awkward at first. I know, we can all be a little shy, even us. I'm not always feeling camera ready. But as it relates to networking, I think it might be a good idea to not be afraid to really put yourself out there and turn your camera on and participate, because sometimes, people might not remember everything that you said, but I'm a face person. So I'm like, oh, I've seen you at this networking event, and it might be another way for you to like, put yourself out there. But I know everyone has different comfort levels with that, but it's just something that I've noticed makes a difference, especially when people reach out to me after participating in a program. I tend to remember the students that were more actively participating and on camera.
Awesome. Thank you, Angel. And thank you, Aaron. Well, with that, I think we can move on to our next segment. So I'll go ahead and pass it off to Aaron.
All right, excellent. I am going to share my screen, so just bear with me for a second. All right. So at this point of the session, we are going to give an overview of each organization and the various opportunities that each organization has for college-age students. And then once those are wrapped up, we will go into kind of steps and what is happening for the next portion of the event. And then we will have the 12 o'clock exhibitor session. So I will start, and then the one thing I would just ask is for the employers, if you could just tell me when I am set to advance the slides when you're done speaking about your organization, that would be great. All right, so first, Northwestern Medicine. We are an 11 hospital health system in the Chicago and Chicagoland areas. We have Northwestern Memorial Hospital in downtown Chicago, which is ranked first in Illinois, 10th in the United States. We have an affiliation with Northwestern University Feinberg School of Medicine. 8 of our 11 hospitals are magnet designated. We have 5,500 employed physicians and over 33,000 employees. We awarded $643 million in research grants, and we have provided over $65 million in charity care this year. Some of our summer internship opportunities are on the right-hand side. They are currently posted on nm.org in our career portal. So they went live December 10th, and they'll be posted through January 14th. These are all paid summer internships. Depending on the program, they vary from either 8 weeks to 12 weeks. So that is all outlined in the postings on our career portal. I'm going to hand it over to Advocate Aurora to give an overview of their organization.
Thanks, Erin. Hi, good almost afternoon, everyone. My name is Anna Helbig, and I'm a Workforce Development Program Manager with Advocate Aurora. And as you can see on our screen, we are a very large system with 28, and in 2022, we're starting our 29th hospital, but our footprint is from the Chicagoland area all the way up through a little bit of northern Wisconsin into the Green Bay Marinette area, if you're familiar with Wisconsin. So we employ over 74,000 team members, which includes our 8,300 team members on top of an additional 10,000 plus volunteers. We have a very unique patient base, and we're very community facing of our 3 million patients. And we've in 2018, and this number has continued to grow, 2.1 billion in community benefits within our 500 plus sites of care and our overall footprint. As you can see on the left-hand side, we do have some internship opportunities. Our 2022 applications have closed for summer, but our corporate internship would be that undergraduate level. Then we also have an administrative fellowship, which would be that postgraduate program that has also closed for 2022, but it will be open again in 2023. And then we have a psychiatric residency that I wanted to throw in there. Other openings that are available year-round are on our career page, but these are just for more of that college summer internship. And Erin, I can pass it back to you to go to the next system.
Hi everyone, this is Anhel. I'm with Lurie Children's Hospital. This is just an overview of all of our internships. I will just focus on our well, first I'll give you a little background. Our program has been around for 20 years. We have enrolled about 1,400 students since, and our mission is to provide exposure to different careers in healthcare, especially the bigger picture is really to help diversify healthcare and to really ensure that our patient care population and our provider population mirror each other. I will go ahead and focus on our college level programs. Just give me 1 second. So we have about 7 programs right now for undergraduate and graduate students. We are, for any of you out there that are nursing students or about to go into nursing school, I just want to point out our Inspire to Nurse mentoring program, where we match you with a nurse at Lurie Children's. And you can have a mentorship sessions with them. And then right now we're currently accepting applications for our CHAMP program. That's a community health program. It's virtual and it's for students that are interested in community health and public health, or an intersection of medicine and any of those. We also have medical assistant programs, CNA programs, maintenance engineer apprenticeships, as well as other programs that are in specific partnerships with with specific schools. And we also have a ton of high school programs and 1 elementary school program. So feel free to reach out to any of us or to me directly if you have any younger siblings or anyone that you think will be a good fit for these programs. And that is it. I'll pass it back to Erin.
All right, hello everyone. My name is Nia Benton and I am the Program Development Associate for Rush Education and Career Hub that is hosted in Rush University Medical Center. So our acronym is REACH, and REACH is a Cradle to Career pipeline program that aims to provide innovative hands-on STEM and healthcare learning for students in underrepresented populations. Our pipeline program approach is a way to strategically ignite interest and provide resources, experiences, and support to guide youth into healthcare fields of their interest, both clinically and non-clinically. We are ultimately developing the next generation of healthcare leaders that are more representative to the people that we serve and build pathways to economic opportunities for our students. And so equity, access, and opportunity are at the core of what we do. And the opportunities that I will be presenting today are surrounded around our college internship programs that we have available, which is the College Career Pathways and the Center for Community Health Equity internship, which are both undergraduate programs. And so I hope to see you at my live session to learn more about those programs. And I'll pass it back on to Erin.
Hello, everyone. My name is Kinga. I'm Director of Volunteer Services at UI Health. And we are a group of over 850 volunteers between 16 and 80 years old. So the youngest we ask our volunteers to be is 17, and we do not have no age limit. So we are a group of volunteers from a diverse backgrounds. Our program builds a lot of meaningful connections, caring relationships, and very positive engagement with volunteers, patients, family, staff, promote the importance of positive and engaged patient experience in the hospital. We have an onboarding process. It's all covered by the volunteer services. So there is health screening, there is a background check, but it's a very simple process that we can get you on board within